What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the stream. And after the short sabbatical, we are back with those Chicago White Sox. And this is the American League Wild Card round. Our White Sox are going to be taking on the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim in Los Angeles. Pitching for us will be the 34-year-old Michael Wacha, our all-star, our stud pitcher from this season. For the Angels, they will be rolling with Walker Buehler. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a fun one for you on tap. So strap in, grab some popcorn, and enjoy this bad boy. So as mentioned, Walker Buehler is going to be on the bump for the Angels. Take a look at the numbers on the year. A great ERA of 3.18 with an excellent whip to boot at 1.09. About league average with a strikeout rate, but definitely limits the walks. So leading off for us is going to be Colton Cowser. And in a 2-1 count, he is going to get a changeup hanging right over the middle. And it's a long one, high one, and it is gone. Leadoff home run for Colton Cowser. And the White Sox take the early 1-0 lead. Take a look at this piss rod at 112 miles an hour exit velo. Only 398 feet on this distance, but man, this ball got out in a massive hurry. Looking at this replay, Cowser gets all of this changeup just mislocated by Buehler, and that is a 1-0 lead for the White Sox. Now at the plate, BJ Murray Jr., he is going to strike out on a nice slider on the hands in an 0-2 count. And that is going to be the end of the first inning. But Colton Cowser gives us a nice early lead in this one, which can hopefully strike some momentum and a little bit of energy into the squad as we go in further. So as I mentioned, we are going to be throwing Michael Wacha out there for us. Career low ERA at 2.25. Might have had a career low in whip as well. A great strikeout rate is really what led him to have such a great year at 24.8%. Really was our best pitcher all season, and hence that is why he is pitching in game one of this series. So he's going to be taking on Tyler Nevin leading off this inning number one. And in an 0-1 count, Walker's going to fire a fastball in the top of the zone, and that's going to be a lazy fly ball out there to right field. Colton Cowser all over it, and that's how we're going to start this one. So following a single by Taylor Ward, Mike Trout is in an 0-1 count, and he's going to lace one out into right center. One hops the wall, and Ward is going to have no issues scoring from first base on this one, and the Angels are going to tie it up at 1 very quickly here in the bottom of the first inning. Trout now on third base. DJ Stewart with a 1-2 count's going to rip this one into the gap in left center field, and that's going to be an RBI double, and the Angels take a 2-1 lead. Michael Wacha not sharp in this first inning, hanging a couple of breaking balls, and they got scorched by the middle of the Angels lineup. Now Brandon Drury at the plate. He's going to be first pitch swinging. He's going to hit a little chopper up the middle, but Jose Rodriguez making a solid defensive play, and that is going to be the end of the first inning, but not before the Angels, middle of the order, is able to do some pretty big damage and give them an early 2-1 lead in this one. Now the top half of the second, Elly De La Cruz off and running following a base on balls. He's going to swipe that bag with ease. Just a huge jump from him and no chance at catching the 99 speed threat out there. But Barry Ryan's not able to do anything on a 1-2 cutter, and that is going to be a strikeout for Buehler. Now Josh Bell, he's going to get a cutter in a good spot of the zone, time it up well, but not able to do much with it as that's a lazy fly out to center. De La Cruz able to move from second to third, though, putting Colson Montgomery at the plate. Trying to do something with the youngster. Had a good second half of the season after starting the year kind of slow. And in this 1-2 count, he is going to take one off of the hip, and he's going to get a free pass to first base. That's all right. We got some ice. Now Camposano trying to do something, and that's not going to get the job done. Again, another good timing swing, but that is going to just be a lazy fly ball with a little bit of power, mind you, but out number 3. Following a quiet bottom of the second, Colton Cowser at the plate. He is going to go down swinging at a nice curveball, again from Walker Buehler for a strikeout. Now after a Jose Rodriguez single, Jackson Merrill is going to take a 3-1 pitch off the plate, and that leads to a walk. They're on first and second, for the number 4 hitter, B.J. Murray Jr., one of the best hitters in our lineup this season. And now in a 1-1 count, he's going to blast a deep one to right field. This one's got a chance, and it stays in the yard, and it's going to be a long single. Everybody's confused out on the base pass, not knowing where to go, and I got to be honest with you folks, I have never seen this one in my life of playing MLB The Show. Somehow, the right fielder gets up, but doesn't make the catch, yet keeps the ball in the field of play, and you look at this one, off the tip of the glove, somehow stays in the yard, and it turns into just the longest possible single you'll ever see. And the bases are now loaded for Elly De La Cruz. And he's going to scorch one through the old 5.5 hole. And the game is all tied at 1. Unfortunately, he hit that ball just a little too hard, not able to score a second run. And here's Barry Ryan, grounded to shortstop, and he's going to beat it out with that big speed at first base to give the 3-2 lead. Oh man, thank goodness for Barry Ryan's speed. This should have been a tailor-made double play, but just a little bit of a worm burner here slows the ball down just enough. Shortstop not able to make a quick enough turn, and the speed of Ryan is able to extend the inning and give the lead back to the White Sox. Next hitter, Josh Bell on a 1-2 count. Barry Ryan off and running. He's going to swipe second base, and now we got 2 ducks on the pond for Josh Bell, the big first baseman. What can he do in this situation? No. He's just going to fly out to the warning track, and that is going to be the end of that threat. Disappointing opportunity from Josh Bell. But fortunately, we are able to get a couple of runners crossed in kind of some weird ways, but hey, I'll take it anyway, anyhow. Tyler Nevin at the plate in a 1-1 count. Walker going to go with the curveball, going to hang another one and just a scorcher to third base, but Colson Montgomery is all over it. That one came off at a scorching 109 miles per hour, but the quick reaction of the young third baseman is able to stab it for the outs. Now Taylor Ward at the plate, 1-0 count here. Walker going to try to throw a fastball, but that one is belt high. And say goodbye. That ball is long gone out of here. Taylor Ward just did mean things to that baseball. 106 miles per hour in the exit velocity for a distance of 421 feet. Oh man, Michael Wacha struggling a little bit with his location in this one, and he is getting burned. Check out where this one was. Wanted it low and away. That one leaks right over the plate, and Taylor Ward is a top dog at the plate, and he is all over a fastball. And when a guy is sitting on a fastball and you leave it in a poor location like you just did right there, oh boy, go get that ball out of the seats, young man. So now Brandon Lau at the dish. He is going to be hacking at this first pitch, and this ball's going to be against the shift, but Elly De La Cruz quick on the back end and fires with that 99 arm strength to get Brandon Lau at first base and out number 3. But the Angels are able to tie this one back up thanks to the majestic bomb from Taylor Ward. After a quiet 4th inning for both teams, B.J. Murray back at the dish. He's going to blast one to right field, and it's just foul. Oh, man. His second almost home run of this game, and he is going to end up striking out on a beautiful curveball from Walker Buehler. Just a frustrating day from B.J. Murray, what should have been 2 home runs, unfortunately not panning out. Jumping to the 6th inning here, that is going to be the end of Walker Buehler's night. He finishes with a line score of 5 innings pitched, 6 Ks, 5 hits, 2 base on balls, and 3 earned. He's going to be replaced by Kenny Rosenberg facing Barry Ryan, who's going to drive this ball to right field. Does it have a chance? No! Just short of the right field wall, and that's going to be a lazy flyout. Now Colson Montgomery at the dish. He's going to go down swinging at a changeup on the hands, and that is going to be out number 3 as Kenny Rosenberg works a nice 1-2-3 inning here. And going to the dish are the Angels, the middle of the order, Mike Trout, Brandon Lau, and DJ Stewart. Following 2 quick outs, 2-0 count for Stewart. He's going to blast a fastball, and that one's going to easily find the seats. Again, Michael Wacha not locating his pitches well, leaves that fastball out over the plate, and that one goes at 106 miles per hour and 423 feet to give the Angels the lead again in this one. Oh boy, we got a back and forth ball game. Both teams trying to find some big plays to take the momentum and bring home game one of this wild card series. Taking a look at this replay, again, fastball up in the zone, but DJ Stewart was all over this one. A no doubt blast to right field. And that is going to be the end of Michael Wacha's night. He finishes with a line score of 5 2/3 innings pitched, 5 strikeouts, 6 hits, no walks, and 4 earned runs, giving up an unfortunate couple of home runs. Not his best outing of the year in a critical game. Not what we're hoping to see from our stud from this season. He is going to be replaced by Steven Wilson, one of our top dogs in our bullpen. You see the usage. He got 74 1/3 this year in 74 games. Really looking for him to at least get one out here and maybe a couple more in the next inning. Facing Brandon Drury, he's going to get him out in front of the curveball, and that is going to be out number 3. But the Angels are able to take a commanding 4-3 lead right now behind the big fly of DJ Stewart, putting the pressure back on the Chicago White Sox late in this one as we go into the 7th inning. Now at the dish, Luis Campusano, 0-2 pitch. Boom! A perfect blast into the seats in left field, and we're all tied up again, ladies and gentlemen. Luis Campusano with a scorcher to left field. 115 miles per hour off the bat, projected distance of 436 feet, and we are back to the starting position, ladies and gentlemen, all tied up at 4 in this one. Despite being down in the count, Campusano took nothing off of this swing and just blasted this one to the cheap seats in left field. Now Colton Cowser in a 3-2 count. He's going to have a nice eye to draw the walk. And now there's a runner on first base with nobody out. Now Jose Rodriguez coming to plate. 0-2 count. What is he going to do? Oh, just a little checky. And a strikeout there for out number 1. Merrill in a 1-2 count. Cowser taking off. Is he going to get there? Yes, he is. Great pitch to run on. No chance for Logan O'Hoppe to make that play. Now there's a duck on the pond for our number 3 hitter, Jackson Merrill, out in front of a great curveball. And Kenny Rosenberg looking to work out of this one. Now facing BJ Murray Jr. He's frozen on the inside half on a curveball, and that is going to be the end of the inning. Really a rough day for BJ Murray Jr. As you see, Kenny Rosenberg is hopping off the mound, pumped up, fired up, keeping this game tied up to get the Angels back on the sticks. And we go to the bottom of the 7th with the score tied. White Sox 4, Angels 4. Now in the Angels half of the 7th, Zach Neto at the dish. He's going to blast one into center field. This one's got a chance to get off the wall. Jackson Merrill with the athletic grab in center field says no dice. And he saves what was sure to be an extra base hit. Just flashing leather in this one is the White Sox defense. Jackson Merrill, the latest, with a great leaping grab at the wall. Now, Barry Ryan on the plate facing Jose Suarez. Finally connects with one in the gap. Nice exit velo on that one, and that is going to be a stand-up double for our left fielder. And we are looking to break this stalemate here in the 8th inning. Josh Bell trying to do something. Oh, man, what are you doing? Just staring at a fastball up in the zone, letting down the offense yet again. Now we're going to have to rely on the youngster Colson Montgomery, and just an ugly swing on that slurve. And the White Sox leave another duck on the pond out there at second base. Now Tyler Nevin at the dish, trying to get a single up the middle. Ellie De La Cruz lays out, and from his backside gets enough on the throw to get him at first base. What a play by our superstar shortstop De La Cruz. Full extension out there, and then just rolling over to his derriere, and wow, that is a hell of a throw and a hell of a play. Now with the runner on first base, Trout gonna just hit a chopper to second base for the 4-6-3 inning-ending double play. Rally killer. Oh, that's what you're looking for when you're on the mound, facing the big dog, the future first ballot Hall of Famer, and you just get him to chop into an easy inning-ending double play. Couldn't ask for much more than that. Now pinch hitting for Luis Camposano is going to be Austin Meadows in a 3-2 count. Going to take a very nice pitch just off the edge. Stone cold take for the leadoff walk. To get us a little bit more speed on the base pass, we are obviously going to be going to Esteury Ruiz. And of course, in the next at bat, 1-1 count, Ruiz off and running, pitch out on, but Ruiz is going to swipe this bag. Whoo, that was bang, bang. Taking a look here, Ruiz just going to the outside half of that bag, able to beat the throw and the swipe from Neto at short. And now Colton Cowser with a man on second base. Hey, you know what? With nobody out, that'll get the job done, moving the runner up from second to third. And now we're going to try to trust the next batter in our lineup, the slugging second baseman, Jose Rodriguez. That's not going to get the job done. Swinging at a slider off the edge of the plate there. And now we're going to have to trust our youngster, Jackson Merrill, our all-star. What is he going to do? That's going to be an easy ground out for the 5-3 putout. And another threat goes away with no damage done by the White Sox. Now Jared Schuster in the pitch facing Brandon Lau on a 2-2 slider. De La Cruz making another tough play all the way from the grass in center field. Man, Ellie had himself a day out there defensively. Now following a 2-out walk, we are going to bring in Davy Garcia to face the right-handed hitter Logan O'Hoppe and try to get out of this one and get ourselves to extra innings so we can win this bad boy. And in a 1-2 count, he's going to throw a slider off the plate and no chance for Logan O'Hoppe. And that is going to be out number 3. And ladies and gentlemen, we are through 9 innings. The score is tied 4-4. Do you know what that means? Free baseball! Free baseball for everyone. Now going here to the 10th inning, runner on first base for Barry Ryan, trying to come through finally. He's going to put another charge into this one. Doesn't have enough. Oh, it's WTP, warning track power. Man, I swear, he's just missing these baseballs in this one. It feels like he's due. And now Josh Bell at the plate. Ellie De La Cruz had stolen second base. And, oh man, Josh Bell again just grounding out and leading to the end of the inning with a duck on the pond. Really been a disappointing day from Josh Bell. Quiet 10th and 11th innings for the two teams. And now Pablo Aliendo, who came in as a defensive replacement, he's going to draw a walk on a 3-2 count, bringing up Jackson Merrill, who's in a 3-1 count. That's going to be a walk. And the White Sox are threatening here with runners on first and second, nobody out. Jamie Harrogate getting himself into some serious trouble here. And BJ Murray looking to redeem himself in this 2-2 count. Just heartbreaking. Such a tough day for Murray. You can see the frustration as he tosses the bat. And now Ellie De La Cruz in a 2-2 count. He's going to go down swinging at that same changeup. Man, just two guys we rely on heavily in the middle of our order, our number 4 and 5 hitters, not getting the job done. And that is going to lead to an intriguing pitching change as the Angels take Harrogate off after those back-to-back strikeouts to bring in Sam Bachman, who had a pretty good ERA, but man, he's given up a lot of hits. And he's going to be taking on Barry Ryan, who's just been missing today. And what does he do in this one? Boom! Barry Ryan to left center field with a bomb! And the White Sox are going to take a 3-run lead here in the 12th inning of Game 1 of this wild card. Oh, man, what a blast by Barry Ryan. He seems like he had been tiptoeing around a home run all day. A couple of shots going just to the warning track. And finally breaking through in this massively clutch moment. 106 miles per hour on that exit velocity. 421 feet. You see the just feelings of dejection on the face of the Los Angeles Angels players' faces, and the dugout is hyped. Barry Ryan, the rookie, going crazy. And just look at this one. Into the night, a majestic bomb for the White Sox to take this lead, and commanding lead, looking for that victory here in Game 1. So to come in to pitch the bottom half of the 12th, we are going to be going to our closer, Paul Sewald. Pretty solid season for him. Now facing Zach Neto in a 1-2 count. He gets him chasing that slurve off the edge of the plate outside. And that is out number 2. Now facing Eugenio Suarez in a 1-2 count. Stone cold looking for strike number 3 and a victory for the Chicago White Sox in Game 1, in this pivotal Game 1 of the American League Wild Card Series. Woo! Man, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta tell you, that was one hell of a ball game. I had so much fun playing this one. Almost assuredly my favorite game to date of this MLB The Show, and gotta be up there in one of my favorites of all time. Extra innings, lots of back and forth, clutch home runs on both sides of the diamond, and Barry Ryan, the rookie, coming up clutch there in the 12th inning with a just bomb of a home run. Jake Eater's going to pick up the win, Jimmy Herget's going to pick up the loss, and Paul Sewald picks up the save, and the White Sox are leading 1-0 in this series. Taking a look at the box score, really impressive outing for our bullpen. They went 6 1/3 innings pitched, struck out 8, only gave up 3 base runners in total as they gave up no runs whatsoever. For the Angels, outstanding day for Taylor Ward, 3 for 5 with a home run and 2 runs scored, but the Angels are falling, unfortunately. Now moving on to Game 2, we are going to be quick managing this one. It is going to be Griffin Canning, the former Angel, who's been actually pretty good for us. Checking out the numbers on the season for him there, pretty good season. And pitching for the Angels is going to be Reed Detmers. Kicking off this first inning, we have back-to-back singles, but a fielder's choice, and flyout is going to be how we finish that one, and no runs will cross in the top half of the first inning. Good first inning from Griffin Canning there, and back out there in the bottom half of the second, gets the double play ball, and now we are here into the third inning. Walk by Colton Cowser, RBI double by Jackson Merrill. BJ Murray draws a walk, and then Barry Ryan with another clutch hit drives in the second run of the inning, but Logan O'Hoppe answers with a big solo blast in the bottom half of the third inning. Nobody scoring here, back into the bottom of the fourth inning. Griffin Canning continues to cruise. We got a pitching change here in the top half of the fifth. Kenny Rosenberg coming back in, but he's going to get a leadoff double by Jackson Merrill, and then Barry Ryan with another clutch 2-out hit drives in the run, and then he's going to get driven in from a Josh Bell finally coming through in the clutch. Josh Bell with an RBI single, and we have a commanding 4-1 lead in this one. Griffin Canning continues to cruise here in the bottom half of the sixth inning, going and getting through there with Taylor Ward at the dish. Jose Suarez now on to pitch for the Angels. He's able to work through our lineup. That is going to be the end of Griffin Canning's day, as we are going to go to Jared Schuster here in the bottom half of the seventh. Gets one lefty, gets two lefties, and then gets Brandon Drury. Robert Stevenson comes into the game. He's going to give up back-to-back singles to Josh Bell and Colson Montgomery, which strikes enough pitching change, and Sam Bachman is able to work out of that. Lou Trevino here in the bottom of the eighth. He's able to work a 1-2-3 inning. Jimmy Herget back in there. We're trying to do more damage here. Leadoff double by Jose Rodriguez. Can we get him home? Well, Ben Joyce says no. Here we are in the bottom of the ninth. We're obviously going to be going to Paul Sewald. Single walk, but strikeout, fly out, and that is a wild card victory for your Chicago White Sox. Paul Sewald slamming the door with the tying run at the plate. Just an outstanding performance from our team as a whole. Jackson Merrill, BJ Murray, and Barry Ryan all had 2 hits apiece. Josh Bell was 3 for 4. Griffin Canning went 6 strong, striking out 4. Bullpen pitched 3 shutout innings. Logan O'Hoppe did go 2 for 3 with a homer, but Reed Detmers unable to get through 4 innings, and that is a victory for us in that American League wild card. We're going to be taking on the Seattle Mariners in the American League Divisional Series. First game up, going to be Michael Wacha versus George Kirby. And I will see you guys in the next episode for that one. But in the meantime, between time, I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'm gone. Deuces.